I want to show you something before we get started. That's in a minute, but this is right now. I was metal detecting a school in the middle of a town. A town, of course, that has a substantial history of military activity. Let's get over here in some sun and shine. I don't know if that makes it worse, but I found this round, FAA-3. FA is Frankfurt Arsenal. They stopped making ammo in the 70s. So this is a Vietnam era round, or Korean War. I'm not real good with my mathematics, but it was just interesting to find that in a schoolyard. There's other schools all over Alabama that have lots of military ammo casings where they trained everywhere. So I don't know what the A3 means. I don't know if it was like a 30-06 or something like that, but I just thought that was interesting. Just as similarly, quite as interesting, is this ThuNite whistle. It's an emergency type safety whistle. I can't get it open. I meant to show it to you. I showed them on a reel a while back, but it comes with a neck strap and it comes with directions. Put it in your mouth and blow. 120 decibels. Weight 0.24 of an ounce. So it's kind of an emergency whistle, and they have some that are a lot smaller too, that are just as loud. I think we should test it, but I don't want a bunch of dogs to come and attack me. What I did not know, and what I still don't know, is which end you blow in. My guess is that end. The whole thing will fit in your mouth if you just want to put the whole thing in there and keep it in there for emergencies. And then when you get ready and have an issue, or you just want to make somebody hard of hearing a little bit, you just stick that side out. Or you can get a tongue piercing and simply hang that from your tongue. It's very attractive. It is. This one appears to be brass. No, it's titanium alloy. So it's, what is it, zinc coated or something, but I think we need to test it, shall we? We need to do it louder than that. Oh my goodness. You want to do it again? Yeah, me too. Oh, that's 128 decibels of, what's that noise? I think they're kind of cool. They're actually really pretty. And like any musical instrument, you should dry it out before you put it back in, and you shouldn't chew gum or eat sugary candies before you play your saxophone. I learned that the hard way. I will put the link to these. Yeah, it's called a durable survival tool, ThuNite Premium. But anyway, it could come in handy. I'll put the link on the video description. Now it started. I got an 81. Right here, this is going to be a non-digger. This is simply a dropped, unfired dime. They wish to harvest. 75. This is most likely another drop. It's right here, and true, it could be the base to something, but it may not be. It could be the base to that. A little background is, yeah, that's all it was, is the base. Maybe something dropped in the concrete as they poured it, but a little background is what I'm doing while I'm metal detecting. 52 to 55, pull tab, gold class ring, or a nickel, or a head stamp. I think I'm right. One of the cool things about these newer pinpointers, you can dig with them. You just draw them off, and you pick up your nickel. There's a modern nickel. There is one lone yellow jacket buzzing my head, trying to get one last sting of the season. That's okay. A lovely 76 right here. This has a really strong sound. It could be a buried beer can from one of the kids. No, it is a shield set. 1 cent. So if you have no sense, you can have that one. Low, 56 to 60. 58 and 62. This is going to be a dropped Civil War round. Lead, or then again, there's another chance that it may not be. But it probably is. You don't really have to dig and gravel. There it is. That's incredible. I got a sound that sounded like iron, and I kicked it, and it threw up this nickel, regurgitated it. When you gurgitate, you eat. You gurgitate. When you regurgitate, you bring it back up. This is what I've been told. 62 to 71. This is gonna be a piece of metal if everything's working as it should. This thing's not supposed to make a sound. That's what it's supposed to do. Just a little slight vibration. So this is the sign. You can turn off any day now. Told you they're everywhere. So let's see which arsenal. A lot of them I've found around in here before are Lake City Arsenal. I don't know why the difference is. I guess it just depends on where they got everything. I want to see what this one says. It is Lake City LC. Come on, I can't see the numbers. I want to see the numbers. I really want to see them. LC. I don't know. 76. I don't know why these kids don't bring gold coins to school. Oh, we moved it over there. Trying to be sneaky, huh? There you are. You are simply a library zinc. Well, here's your harvest. A most incredible 82 right here. This is going to be, hopefully, a case quarter from 6 to 8 moons ago. No, how's it still in here? How do you work this thing? Oh, it's over here. Somebody moved it. It is a library. 1967. So that was probably lost by one of the soldiers who was over here. Practicing. I learned that from a cat right there. Low tone 64. I just got a call from my bride. Now it just hit 70s. This is probably going to be another round. But oh no, it ain't. It's that. We put up our Christmas tree already to have it ready for Thanksgiving. And we got 2 kittens. And one of them, the girl, the female, she climbs up in it. And we all thought it was cute and funny, but we come home yesterday, she was screaming and she was wrapped up in the lights in between the 2 strands of wire, almost suffocating. So Geronimo cut her out, and then it just happened again. So we gotta take her tree down. 62 low tone with a hint of iron. This is gonna be another piece of wire. I know people don't look at metal detecting as if it saves lives, but I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. What is this little tiny object? Right there. It's a perfect example. This is a heart earring that says chair on it, or cheer. It's got this needle sticking out of the back. What if one of these kids thought this was candy and ate it, and then they got stuck in their gullet and they had to choke it up, and they even had to go as far as shaving their mullet? You're welcome, school. 68 low tone with a hint of high. The different rounds make different tones depending on what the firing, whatever I'm trying to say, the little blast cap, depending on what it was made of. But this isn't gonna be one of those, because look, there's a corn right there, and it doesn't have a corn in it. That's a trick corn from the war. So what you do is you turn this over, you do a little thumbelina. There's another nickel. I don't know why this rang up in the 60s. Nickels, no, it's not a war nickel. It's an 80, 73, and 6/10. But usually nickels are 52 or 54, exactly dead spot on the money, because it's a nickel. The most luscious 82. This is going to be a dime. This is 82, nothing more, nothing less. Maybe it's the other earring. I'm going to leave the earring. Well, oh, there it is. I wasn't kidding earlier when that found the 67 coin. It most possibly could have been in the pocket of a soldier preparing to go to Vietnam. Iron 30s for 53. This is kind of what that other earring sounded like. I thought it was just going to be a piece of garbage, but some precious little one lost it. They're precious and it's like Jesus loves it, the children of the world. Here it is right here. If you're ever digging at a school, don't take the world's biggest shovel. Take something tiny. This is simply a spade or a little garden tool on a big stick. See, how is this possible without an iron tone that time? $16.54. That's more like 19 something. We shall harvest. 81 to 83. Another dime. More profit. No, it's a diamond. There's a hint of a delay. With this pinpointer. This one cranking it up. This is another dime. They only made these dark brown ones a few years. So we shall harvest. Another 82. Just beneath my shoe. If you were here, you believe it's true. Wait for the delay. This thing has a little light on it. Doesn't help in the daytime, but that little light of mine. There it is. That one's green. It's before its time. Everything's going green. We shall harvest. Iron 40s and 60s. Removed it. In case you're wondering, these Adidas shoes are special metal detecting shoes. You just put your foot like that, and you do that. So you have to show proof that you're a professional to get them. 81, 82. More diamonds. Ah, I kicked it over. But you could get these at Ross for probably about 30 bucks in case you want to. I mean, you can always get them and go through your appropriation thing and pretend like you're metal detectors, but the truth will come out. There you are. You little 10-cent piece. You haven't been in there long enough to sink into the abyss, have you? This is the number I've been waiting on. 87, 88, with just a splash of 89. This should be a case squiggle. Another signal. A lot of people didn't know it, but there's a lot of modern games on playgrounds in schools where they give the kids a bunch of dimes. goal is you throw them at people. A lot of parents don't like that game, but you know, kids are smart. There it is. It's not that old. It's got a little scuba diver on the back. Looks like he's standing on the moon. I don't know why he's wearing a scuba diving costume. This may be a Halloween case quarter. I want to see the date. Oh, that's this $quarter. It doesn't say date on it. So we need to go to the back again. It is a 2002. So let's play the quarter game. You can remember that far back. That was, goodness gracious, 2002 was 22 years ago. Depends on what year you're in right now, but what was your favorite song in 2002? Wish to Harvest? 81, 82. This is going to be another piece of metal, is my guess. That's probably going to be a dime. Where'd you go? Oh, little dime of mine. You're still there. Somebody planted you a little deeper. Come forth, you little 10 center. 10 center. Look, that one's got mulch on it. Like they all do. This playground used to be mulch till everybody got tan and stains all over their skin. And there was a big class action lawsuit, and then they put this gravel down. None of that story is true. 86 and 90, so I want to hit iron audio and get a little hint of, it's a slight burping sound. Now it's 87 to 88. So this should be a case quarter with a hint of iron in the soil. I'm gonna be gentle with my pinpointer. It's not a cheap pinpointer. You're right there, huh? Where are you? Oh, you're still right there, huh? Sometimes the case quarters play tricks on you. Ready to play the quarter game? This one is an old school. We're gonna do a full sit down and relax. Put it in the sun and look at it. 1990. Maybe that's 1590. Now I can't see it anymore. It went away. We're gonna go with 1990. This lady on the front, she has long hair. $19.90. How many years ago was that? That was about 72 years ago. 1990. What car were you driving in 1990? It's 90 to 2024-ish. That's 34 years ago. You believe that? Put that right there. Okay, I will. I moved to a little more terra softa. Even though we got ridiculously rich in the playground, I decided to come out here just to do a slight flip of that. And again, even though I knew that's what it was going to be, now we're going to go back to, can we read it? Nope, sharps. I've been accused of being selfish with my finds in the past because I didn't have a show and tell when it was all over. So we're gonna have a show and tell this time. These came out of here. This did not. This, and this did not. And a lot of the libraries didn't. But the case quarters did. And the pencil eraser and that. I may stick that on the fence, I don't know. And a bunch of dimes come out of here, you saw that, but the rest of the stuff did not. What I want to know is dates on these, as well as what's the word? Sound it out, the arsenal. That one's good. And that was good. LC, Lake City, 1953. That's a Korean War, isn't it? Lake City may still make runs. Another Lake City, no. I can't see anything. Thought I could get it a little better. Let me get in the sun that shines. A3TW. The A3 I don't know. TW is Twin Cities, but I can't tell you any more about that. I can't read that one. I can't read that. Now these came from another spot, but I couldn't see them because I didn't have the glass on my face. Lake City, can't read it. And this other big one. A lot of people like to say big boy. This big boy right here. That don't be fair. This big girl right here now, I'm gonna tell you about her. I don't know. It's green though. 54. Wow. It's a long time ago. So there you go. I mean, we found, like I say, we've all the case quarters, nickels, and dimes we found here. So all this other stuff we did not. We did not find any of that crunchy. We found that here. So we found, I don't know. We didn't find that many. We didn't find that one here or that one here. So yeah, we found 2 case quarters and the microphone and some other ends and odds and knickknacks and paddywhacks. Thanks for watching my video.